Does your dog's paws smell like corn chips, Fritos, or old chips after they lick them? Don't laugh that smell away too fast. I'm Dr. Thomas Lee, and that odor can be a quiet clue that yeast, moisture, allergies, or bacteria are building between the toes. Today, I'll show you a safe, look-first, soothe-second method you can try at home without burning raw paws or guessing with harsh products. Before we start, comment where your dog licks most: front paws, back paws, ears, or belly, because that answer can reveal what's really feeding the itch tonight for many dogs quietly. In my clinic, paw odor often arrives with a tired owner holding a dog who cannot stop licking. The paws look wet. The fur between the toes may turn rusty brown. At night, the dog chews like something is crawling under the skin, and the owner says, "I washed them, I sprayed them, I changed the shampoo, but the smell keeps coming back." That is when I slow everything down. Corn chip paws do not always mean a dangerous infection. Some dogs have a mild, natural paw smell after walking, sweating through their paw pads, or lying on warm blankets. But when that smell is strong, sour, greasy, or mixed with redness and licking, it may point to yeast or bacteria finding a comfortable place to grow. Think about the paw like a small, damp room. The toes trap moisture, grass pollen sticks to the fur, dirt sits between the pads. If the dog has allergies, the skin barrier can become weaker. Then licking adds more moisture. More moisture invites more odor. More odor makes the dog lick again. That loop can make a good pet parent feel helpless. Many owners then buy another wipe, another spray, another paw wash, or another strong product from the store. Some may help for a short time, but if the paw is raw, cracked, bleeding, or painful, even a natural ingredient can sting badly. That is why my first rule is simple: look before you treat. Spread the toes gently in good light. Look for redness, swelling, broken skin, black debris, pus, thorns, grass seeds, ticks, or a deep crack in the pad. Notice if one paw is much worse than the others. Check if your dog limps, pulls away, or yelps. Those signs change the plan. If the paws look only mildly smelly, damp, and itchy, home care may support comfort. But if the paw looks angry, infected, or painful, your dog needs a veterinarian, not a kitchen experiment. This is also why the smell may return after baths. A wet paw that is not dried between the toes can become the same damp room again. Drying sounds boring, but for yeasty paws, it can be the difference between short relief and another long night of chewing. And that is where safe home care begins. The first practical insight is this: do not start with apple cider vinegar, peroxide, essential oils, or strong disinfectants. Start with cleaning, drying, and removing the trigger. Warm water and a soft towel are often safer than a burning fix. Oatmeal can soothe some irritated skin, but even that should not cover up a serious infection. So when you smell corn chips, do not panic and do not ignore it. Treat it like a clue. Your dog may be telling you the paw environment is too damp, irritated, or yeast-friendly. That first clue matters, but the next step decides whether you calm the cycle or accidentally make it worse. And the bowl matters too, tonight. Here is the part many owners miss. Paw licking is not just a habit. It is often your dog trying to answer irritation with saliva, and saliva keeps the area wet. If this is helping you see your dog's paws differently, subscribe to Dr. Thomas Lee. I explain dog care in a simple, vet-informed way so you can support your pet safely, without panic, and without guessing. Now let's build the look first, soothe second routine. Step 1 is a gentle rinse. After walks, especially through grass, weeds, damp yards, or sidewalks, rinse the paws with plain lukewarm water. You are not trying to scrub the skin raw. You are removing pollen, dirt, lawn chemicals, salt, and tiny irritants that can sit between the toes. Use your fingers gently, then pat each paw dry. Step 2 is the most overlooked part: dry between the toes. Yeast loves moisture. A paw that stays wet after a bath, rain, or licking can smell stronger by evening. Use a clean towel. For dogs with fluffy paws, you can use a cool setting on a dryer only if your dog is calm and not frightened. Never use heat close to the skin. Step 3 is an oatmeal paw soak for mild irritation. Use plain, finely ground oatmeal mixed into lukewarm water. Let the paws soak for a few minutes, then rinse lightly and dry well. Oatmeal may help soothe the skin barrier, but it is not a cure for an infection. If your dog's paws are open, bleeding, swollen, or very painful, skip the soak and call your vet. Now, many people ask me about apple cider vinegar. It may help make the paw surface less friendly for yeast in some mild cases, but it must be used carefully. Never put apple cider vinegar on raw, cracked, bleeding, red angry, open, or painful paws. That can burn. If a dog screams, pulls away, or licks harder after you apply something, stop. For a mild, intact paw only, some owners use a very diluted rinse, then dry carefully. But I want you to think like a careful pet parent, not like a recipe follower. The condition of the skin decides what is safe. And before you add anything stronger, remember that comfort should never come from burning, irritated skin. Also, avoid essential oils. They can be risky for dogs and especially dangerous for cats. Cats are different, and dog remedies should not be used on them without veterinary guidance. Keep a small paw towel near the door. That one simple habit can change the whole pattern for dogs who lick after walks. You are not fighting your dog. You are removing the trigger before the lick cycle starts. Gentle repetition beats one harsh treatment almost every time. This routine may calm the outside, but the paw smell often has another driver. If your dog also has ear odor, belly redness, or itching after meals, the real clue may be coming from inside the bowl. Watch the ears closely. The biggest value is understanding why corn chip paws often travel with other signs. Yeast and bacteria do not appear because your dog is dirty or because you failed them. They often grow when the skin barrier is irritated, the paw stays damp, and the body is already dealing with allergies, food sensitivity, or inflammation. So the best home plan has 3 layers. Layer 1 is outside comfort. Rinse after triggers. Dry well. Trim extra fur around the paw pads if your groomer or vet says it is safe. Wash bedding often. Do not let a wet dog sleep with damp paws buried in a warm blanket. That cozy moisture can restart the smell by morning. Layer 2 is lick control. Licking feels comforting to the dog, but it feeds the cycle. If your dog keeps licking one paw, use a vet-safe cone, recovery collar, or sock for short supervised periods while you arrange care. Do not tape the paw tightly. Do not trap moisture under plastic. Air matters. A covered wet paw can become worse. Layer 3 is inside support. This does not mean throwing 10 ingredients into the bowl. It means helping the skin from the inside out. Some dogs do better when their food is less irritating for them, when treats are simplified, and when gut support is gentle. Plain probiotic foods like unsweetened yogurt or kefir may help some dogs, but they must be plain, xylitol-free, and introduced slowly. Xylitol, also called birch sugar, is dangerous for dogs. Omega-3 support from dog-safe fish oil or sardines packed in water may support the skin barrier for some dogs, but fatty foods are not right for every dog. Dogs with pancreatitis, kidney disease, special diets, or medical conditions need vet guidance before changes. Small dogs need smaller amounts. Ear smell at the same time matters. Paw yeast and ear irritation often show up together in allergic dogs, so do not treat each body part like a separate mystery. Here is a simple daily formula many owners can remember. Inspect, rinse, dry, reduce licking, simplify the bowl, and track the pattern. Write down when the smell gets worse. Is it after chicken treats? After rainy walks? After grass? After swimming? After ear flare-ups? Patterns are powerful. This is the aha moment. The paw is often the messenger. If you only deodorize the paw, you may miss the reason it keeps smelling. If you only change the food, you may miss the wet toes. If you only blame yeast, you may miss allergies, fleas, ticks, or a hidden object stuck between pads. A safe routine connects everything without panic. Your dog does not need a harsh chemical storm for every smell, but your dog also should not suffer through an infection while you try random remedies. That balance is what protects them. And once you learn to read the paws, the next question becomes urgent. When is home care enough, and when is the corn chip smell a red flag? Now let's make this practical and safe. If your dog's paws smell like corn chips but the skin is intact, the first week should be gentle. Rinse after outdoor triggers. Dry between every toe. Use a plain oatmeal soak only for mild irritation. Stop licking when you can do it safely. Keep the bedding clean. Simplify treats. Watch the ears, belly, tail base, and skin folds for matching signs. If the odor is mild and your dog is comfortable, you can usually start with hygiene and observation. If the odor is strong and your dog looks miserable, move faster toward medical care. The goal is relief without delay, damage, or fear. But this is not about replacing your vet. It is about knowing what you can safely support at home and what should not wait. Call your veterinarian if you see swelling, pus, bleeding, open wounds, thick discharge, a strong rotten odor, limping, severe pain, sudden redness, constant licking, or your dog acting weak or not eating. Get help if the same paw problem keeps returning, if both ears smell bad, if the skin turns dark and thick, or if your dog has repeated infections. A vet can check for yeast, bacteria, mites, allergies, foreign objects, hormone issues, and other problems that home remedies cannot diagnose. Also call quickly if your dog has vomiting, diarrhea after a new food, trouble breathing, seizures, suspected poisoning, or a deeply attached tick you cannot remove safely. Those are not wait and see moments. If you use any kitchen remedy, introduce it like you love your dog, not like you are fighting the smell. Start small. Watch the response. Stop if discomfort increases. Never use essential oils on Paws. Never use apple cider vinegar on raw or cracked skin. Never use products made for humans unless you know every ingredient is dog safe. And remember, cats are different. Do not use dog remedies on cats without a veterinarian. The emotional reward is simple. You are no longer just smelling the paw and guessing. You are reading the clue. You are asking, is this moisture, allergy, yeast, bacteria, food pattern, ear connection, outdoor trigger? That makes you a calmer, stronger advocate for your dog. Many worried owners feel guilty because they did not notice the smell sooner. Please do not do that to yourself. Dogs hide discomfort, and paws are easy to miss. What matters is what you do next. Start with the safe basics tonight. Look closely. Clean gently. Dry completely. Track the pattern. Then decide if your dog needs a vet visit. A calm plan can give your dog more comfort, better sleep, and a better chance to break the lick-smell-itch cycle. And if your dog's paws smell like corn chips, the real lesson is not shame, it is attention. Your dog is speaking through the paws. The next smell, lick, or red spot may be the clue that helps you protect them sooner. That is loving care. Your dog feels that every night. Corn chip paws may seem funny, but they can reveal moisture, yeast, allergies, or licking before things get worse. In the next video, I'll show the bowl clues many owners miss. For now, comment your dog's biggest paw sign: smell, licking, redness, or ear odor. I read them all myself.